Hi, 7th grade. It's Mrs. Setter again. I do want to do another quick tutorial for your mystery math that you're going to have for Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so that's going to be the 13th and the 14th. Now it's going to be focusing on fractions. It's very similar to what you already did, but it's a little bit different because the format that I got it from the computer is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so you're going to have to be doing a lot of clicking into the text boxes. I had to create text boxes on this one. The other one that you guys did, the decimal one, you could just edit directly on there. This next one here, I had to physically put all the text boxes on, okay? So remember, and if you delete a text box, don't worry about it. You'll be able to put the text boxes back on, okay? All right, so let's see, let's get where I need to be here. It's going to be the fraction mystery math, okay? Here's your directions. Again, you're going to have a tutorial from me. Watch that one first. Then if you want, it's optional. If you want to watch this little video, I think it's like 2 minutes. It's the Forgetful Pharaoh video. So this mystery has to do with a pharaoh that's looking for a missing object. Okay, so then you're going to go on to Google Slides. That's where you're going to edit your information. And let me go ahead and open that up here. Okay, so you're going to read the mystery. Okay, just like last time. Then you're going to go to your next page, which is also, you know what, let me go ahead and make this, oh, sorry, let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see it better. So then here's your list of characters. Now you're going to have to go back and forth to maybe put a check mark next to it after, like, remember, if you have to eliminate everything that's a statue, then you're going to have to eliminate the Great Sphinx. So I'm going to put a text box here for you guys to click on so that you can, in fact, I'll just go ahead and create one here for Elizabeth right now. So that, oh, okay, say the clue said that if it was not, the bad guy was not a statue, then maybe put an X in this box or something like that, okay? So that's your possible suspects. Remember, it's process of elimination. It's the same idea. Okay, this next page here, this is going to be your clue number 1. And again, you have 5 clues. Make sure you read the directions very carefully. This first one wants it in simplest or lowest form. So they did the first one for you. So if you remember, if I have 4 eights, and you know what, they probably should have put an equal sign here. They put a subtraction sign, but let's pretend that's an equal sign. You want to find a common factor to numerator and denominator and put it in lowest form. The first one has been done for you. Now this one right here I want to bring to your attention. 3/10, the common fraction, or the simplest fraction, it's already in simplest form. The only factor that is common to 3 and to 10 is 1. So in the text box over here, you can just go ahead and put 3/10. And again, if you want to erase that question mark, it's already in simplest form. Okay, so, but not all of them are already in simplest form, so you're going to have to go through and find out which ones. Okay, so then you're going to figure out the clue, then you're going to go back to your possible suspects and put an X next to if it wants you to cross out anything that's a statue or whatever the clue is. Okay, next page, here's your clue number 2. Now, I put a note here. You'll not be able to edit the top section of the page with circles. So you're not going to be able, it's going to want you to circle the greatest fraction. You're supposed to compare the two fractions and circle the one that's larger. You're not going to be able to circle the one that's larger. It just didn't let me edit so that you guys could do that. So what I want you to do is go ahead and look at the box, and then you're going to write the correct, you're going to write the letter wherever it is down here. Gosh, I hope that that is not too blurry for you guys. We'll give it a shot, okay? Okay, the other day I know I put one on here that was kind of blurry. Okay, so let's go back up to the top. 1/12 or 1/5, and I want to find out which one is the greatest. Well, this one is saying 1 out of 12. This one is saying 1 out of 5. So the larger fraction is going to be 1/5. Now you can't really circle it up here. It's not going to let you edit it. So, but I'm going to file it away in my head or even write it on a piece of paper that wherever I see 1/5, you're going to put an S in that box. So if I come down here, let's see if I can find, well, here's a 1/5. So I'm just going to stick an S in that box. And I'm going to go ahead and make it capital. Take off the the question mark if you want, okay? And there might be more 1/5 here, okay? I see another one here. So you'll have to search and see if there are any more 1/5. Okay, next page, this one here. Okay, we're going to crack the code again. And in this one here, you want equivalent fractions with denominators of 10, 100, or 1,000. So right here, you're going to do the bottom part first and then go back up to the top. So this first one here, if I have 4 over 10, that is equivalent to 40 over 100. So all I'm doing is I'm asking myself, okay, how do I get from 10 to 100? Well, you have to multiply 10 by 10 to get 100. Whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. So 4 times 10 is 40. So wherever I see 40 over 100, I'm going to put an M. So let's go back up to the top and see. Oh, they've already done it for me right here. So wherever you see 40 over 100, you're going to stick an M. Okay? Same idea here. I'll help you out with this one. Ask yourself, what do you have to do to 10 in order to get 100? Well, you got to multiply by 10. You got to do the same thing to the top. So 60, and let me take off that, is going to be that fraction. So wherever I see 60 over 100, that's where I'm going to put an E. So you'll have to go back and look, and gosh, I really hope this is not too, here's one right here, too blurry. Do the best you guys can, okay? And I want to put a capital E there. It wasn't this blurry when I put it on here. Okay, so that's that page, okay? And now let's move on to the next clue. And I know I'm going fast. Again, I'm limited in the time that I can talk here. Okay, so adding and subtracting fractions. Here's clue number 4. You're going to do the work down at the bottom first. Don't worry about doing this arrow here, but you do have to answer in simplest form, okay? So what you can do for this one, and notice all of these denominators are the same. So the denominator is going to be the same in your answer unless you have to simplify. So I'm just going to subtract across. 5 take away 4 is 1. So my answer here is going to be 1/6. Your denominator does not change, okay? So wherever you see 1/6, you're going to put an A. I see one right here. There might be more, but that's the closest one here that I see. Okay? And watch your signs because they go back and forth from the different operations, subtracting and adding. And make sure you put it in simplest form, okay? All right, next, let's see, where am I? Next one, here we go. And I'm on clue 5. And I have to convert the improper fractions to mixed numbers. Hopefully you remember how to do this. Even though this is a fraction, it is a division problem. So the 14 goes inside the house, the 3 goes on the outside of the house, so it is 14 divided by 3, and then whatever your number is at the top, that's your quotient, that is your whole number. Whatever your remainder is going to be your numerator, and your denominator stays the same. So I've converted 14 over 3 to 4 2/3. Okay, wherever I see 4 2/3, I'm going to plot an H. So let's see, 4 2/3, here we go. They already put an H there and an H there, so they already found the 4 2/3 for you. Okay, last page, and we talked about this. This was similar to what we did on the other one. You're going to go ahead and plug your name in here, please, and then plug in whoever the criminal was, right here, the trickster, whoever is the problem. Okay, and again, this is a checklist that's optional. You know, after you do checklist, clue number 1, you could put an X in that box if you want to. And again, leave these blank. I'm going to go back in and plug in, oh yes, well done, you did a good job, or oops, you got to go back and look at it again. Okay, so this packet or assignment is going to be for Wednesday and Thursday, and it's going to be due Friday. And again, I'll make sure to put so that you can eliminate, because you can't really cross off on the suspect page the way this was digitally loaded in. But I'll make sure to put X's or something here on the side so that you can X out and eliminate some of those characters, or some of the places, I should say. It's not, oh, they're not suspects, they're places. I'm sorry, I kept saying suspects. They're places that we're looking for where to find the mystery. Okay, hopefully that helps, and make sure you do submit that, and these are going to be worth 100 points, okay? So this is a good review getting you guys ready for 8th grade. Okay, have a great day, and Sacred Heart of Jesus, pray for us. Bye, guys.